Hi Pisces, welcome to your bi-weekly readings. As always, keep in mind that this is just a general reading, so always take what it feels right and with what does resonate within your own life experiences at this time. Also, if you would like a private reading with me, please contact me through the email I put in the description box below. So, Pisces, this is a time where it's really important for you to schedule a little bit of me time. Dedicate yourself to things that bring you a sense of ease and concentration specifically over your mind, because your mind is prone over this time to anxious energy. So maybe you have some kind of restless situation around you that you are soaking into your mind, and your mind is creating and feeding a lot of worries, where you lose track of what becomes a real problem and a real issue that needs your attention towards, and what it's not real and just created out of your mind. So there's a deep need to center yourself the best that you can, even retreat a little bit so you can make sense of this conflictuous energy that might be experienced for some of you. And it's all in the mind, and it has a lot of deep unconscious issues stirring up here with the tower in the foundation. So there's something about your own very deepest part of yourself, of your life, that you feel that it's quite unstable at this time. Maybe just that very fact, the fact that you don't see a grounding energy being manifested as you would like, creates a sense of fear and constant insecurity to deal with whichever situation life is bringing you at this time. So there's a deep need for you to use this tower as an energy where you are rebuilding your sense of structure and your sense of foundation. You are creating your own unique ways to feel supported and sustained in your life with your own efforts, with your own ability to build that strong energy that feels safe, where you feel protected, where you feel uh, ready to take charge of whichever is going your way. And also the fact that you might be prone to some anxiety and some nervous energy. You may be, again, putting your focus and putting your attention in situations that have gone by a long time ago, when you should be concentrating on your own sense of negative energy that you're kind of, I don't want to say feeding because this is very unconscious, but it's a negative energy that is somehow attached to you that maybe you're not realizing. Or many times we are engaging in, lower vibration energies, and we don't, because it's so unconscious, we don't really pay attention, and we don't really know what we are doing to our own mental health. So more than ever, it's a very important time to bring you back to a sense of awareness. And every single time you feel nervous, you feel worried, you feel stressed, go into this journey of contemplation of why. Why do you feel fear? Why do you feel anxiety? Anxiety has deep roots in that insecurity of not knowing what comes next. Why do you need to know what comes next? Do you believe that if you know what comes next, you will finally find that sense of security? That sense of security has to be built on the fact that you don't know, you build your knowledge into the efforts that you make to bring back that wisdom of experiences to that foundation you are creating. So in the near future here with the Hermit, I'm going to show you, you do have tower in the foundation, so creating that deep inner restlessness where you want to push forward, you want something to erupt unconsciously in your life, you want to free yourself from a certain pattern, which could be psychological, which could be in your mind, a certain pattern in your mind that keeps you preoccupied, that keeps you in a place of fear, that keeps you in a place of deep insecurity to face the own challenges and potentials of what you have um, manifesting over this time. So if your mind is completely saturated with worry thoughts, it's natural that what will come forward is the manifestation of that worry situation. So you are again attracting unconsciously more challenging energies to come your way because you keep feeding them with that worrisome. I know it's not easy when we are facing struggles in our life. It's not easy. I know that it's not easy to step back and be a witness of our own mind. But the more you try to put effort, it's okay to have our breakdowns. It's okay to have our panic attack. But after the panic attack, you have to be responsible for your own reaction to it. You have to give it a meaning. So when the next one comes, you are ready. And when the next one comes, you are even more ready until they cease to exist. Because you keep bringing them your consciousness, you keep bringing them your sense of participation and knowledge and knowing and understanding and bringing yourself to it, not running away, not avoiding the confrontation with your deepest fears and insecurities, which is what this time is all about. And so, in the near future, with the Hermit, it brings a sense of a little bit of a retreat time that's coming forward, where you will be very prone to go within and study your life, study your experiences, study whatever is happening around you that might be bringing you a deep restlessness or a sense of not feeling safe in the environment you are, not feeling safe within your own self, not feeling safe in the relationship that you are, not feeling safe in the path of life, not feeling safe with the world itself, with life. So all of those fears and all of those questions that keep you in an anxiety mode, they can have a good outcome out of it is where you join them all together here and you go into that journey, you go into that quest on your own time, alone, retreating from distractions of the world, so you can shed light and look for and find the answers that you are looking for about why you keep feeling in a certain way, why certain experiences keep repeating in your life. So don't fear the fear. I would say let the fear come. Let the fear reveal itself to you. I know this might sound weird, but the more the less you resist it. Because you see, panic attacks also, and I speak from experience, panic attacks come as well from a resistance to let the fear come to you naturally. So when we try to keep fear in a place where it will not come forward, we will not feel it, we will avoid confrontation with our fears, he has no other option than to set off the biggest alarm that we can have and bring that sense of heightened anxiety over everything, making us spin into seconds and minutes of our life that can be quite unsettling, but at the same time rewarding in understanding, in pushing us forward to an understanding of the conditions that we allow our lives to be in at that time. So I'd say don't fear the fear. Let the fear come to you naturally, because the more you fear it, the more you try to in a certain degree control it and not allow him to talk to you so you can understand it, the bigger impact is going to have in how you feel. So take the hermit energy to bring you to a space of awareness, knowledge, wisdom, guidance. You are looking for guidance. You are looking for answers. And I believe as well, having here the Five of Cups in the challenge position, I believe you are looking for answers from very different range times from your whole background of story. So you are taking an outlook since the beginning of your life, since the very first experiences that you can remember that could have impacted you in a certain way, to not feel safe or to have this constant fear being easily triggered when life is showing to you a little bit of more challenging energies. And so you will go on this quest really to try to see where maybe you are as well too attached with whichever, whomever, whatever you believe you have lost, not picturing that um there's still not all is lost. There's still a lot to be gained in emotions, in the feeling realm. So it's kind of a background check where you can get a new insight about past experiences, where you can get a new understanding of how past experiences are impacting the present, and how in the present there's much more that you are not seeing, that you are not realizing. So if you feel alone, if you feel the need to be alone, if you are pushed to being alone at this time, let it be, because it's not that you are lonely, you are with yourself, and you are learning to be with yourself at a very deep, different level that will, at the end, make you feel much more in control and empowered over your life. So Pisces, I hope you have a great time. Thank you for listening, liking, and subscribing, and hopefully we'll see each other soon.